Okay, so this first video is going to work through the nitrates. So hopefully you got all the right answers for the reaction of nitric acid with those various bases. What this is going to do is it's going to work through how you work out the chemical formula for these compounds. So the first thing we need to recognize is that a nitrate ion is NO3. This is a group ion. They always stick together, and it has an overall charge of -1. So whenever we're talking about nitric acid, this is the ion that will be part of the salt, and it always sticks together, NO3, and the whole thing has a charge of -1. So if we need more than one of those ions, we just put a bracket around it and we add a small number at the bottom here. So sodium nitrate, sodium is in group 1, Na+. Nitrate we know is NO3 and it has an overall charge of -1. So in order to balance the charges, we've got +1 here, -1 here. So we're happy with that. We don't need to multiply any of them up. We've got NaNO3. Magnesium nitrate. Now magnesium is in group 2, so we know it has a 2+ ion. We know our nitrate ion is NO3 -1. And so because we've got 2 positive charges here, I need 2 negative charges here. So I need 2 of these. And the way I write that is Mg, and I want 2 nitrate ions. So I put a bracket around the whole thing and put a 2 on the outside. Now what this means, because I've got 2 of this whole group, I have 2 nitrogens and 6 oxygens altogether in that compound. Potassium nitrate. Potassium is in group 1, K+. Nitrate ion again we know is NO3 single minus. I've got a 1+, 1-, the charges balance, so I don't need 2 of either of those. And I can just write my formula as KNO3. Copper nitrate. Now we know from the base was copper hydroxide, and the formula was CuOH2. Normally, it will tell you what the charge on the ion is for the copper, because copper is one of these transition metals which can have ions with different charges, 2+ or 3+. But you can also work out that this is a 2+, because we know that OH- is a single negative charge, and there are 2 of them here, and therefore we've got 2- here, so this must be 2+. So we know it's copper 2 nitrate, so we know we've got Cu2+, and here we know we've got NO3-. I've got 2 positives here, I need 2 negatives here, therefore I need 2 of these nitrate ion groups. So I'm going to have CuNO3 and 2 of them. So I'm multiplying this whole group by 2. So I'm putting brackets around it, I'm putting a 2 on the outside. That means I've got 2 nitrogens and 6 oxygens. Ammonium nitrate. Now ammonia is NH3, and when ammonia reacts with an acid, it forms an ammonium ion, which has this formula, NH4+. Again, the whole thing has an overall charge of +1. Please remember that ammonia is NH3 and ammonium ions is NH4+. Nitrate, NO3-. So our charge is balanced. We've got +1 here, -1 here. So ammonium nitrate has the formula NH4NO3.